the Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
m26 right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Give here to Hampton. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Herbert. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Crowd right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They got 29 yards that time.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Line. 59. Go.
On the give, this is Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Chargers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point splits the uprights, and it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Their own 29-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now a timeout signaled for. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis C. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
First down, Los Angeles.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. A run once more with Hampton. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Hey, go. Hey, Ray. Set.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hampton. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, we do games together. We don't see a ton of these, but always impressive when someone can get through that quickly, Charles, and get a hand on a field goal attempt.
And the key to success for them on that play, to get off on the snap, they timed it like they knew exactly when it was coming, and that set him up to deliver the block kick.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now a play fake here on first down.
Wilson's got it on the crossing route.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now the first carry here for the running back. He's still on his feet. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 19-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. York now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Jets 24, Chargers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
The last time that a little bit of a special teams breakdown, that field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Hey, ram.
Here's Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Let's go. Set. Let's go. Lion. m26 right.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Herbert throwing again. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton.
Dances by at the 20. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets 17. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Baylor tight. Hey, Ray. Ready.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Cap. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Hampton.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 5.
Set. 380. Hey,
And now they'll shift things around. Again, it's Hampton.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Omarion Hampton
With another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the Chargers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Now we're getting set up for what should be a great fourth quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counterpunched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way out to the 40-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Delta.
Here's Hampton. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Kappa. Hey, Ray.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Lion.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards there for number 15.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Set. 380. Hey, ram. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Given 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
5-9. Hey, Kappa. Set.
Now it's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Gomez. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Kappa. Baylor tight. What is it?
Now it's Hampton. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a 1-score game. And they'll run again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jets 24.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sideline? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Herbert changing things up.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
They'll check this one down to Hampton.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Set.
Now a handoff up the middle. Knox. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Crowd right. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he is going to have the first down. And that might not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they should be able to run it down from here.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Black 80, 59. Hey, Kappa.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Los Angeles, the win moves them to 8-6.